Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I am Kalua. How are you? I'm so glad to be back with you. I was not doing well last week, taking some downtime. The whole family got hit. So we are back and at it, hitting life again. So I am here to light up the people who light up the world. And this message is for you, whether you're watching it now, you're watching the replay either in fairly recent time, or you're watching the replay way down the road. You're part of the collective that created this message, and it is for you. Good morning. I cannot quite tell the name, so I'm not going to say it, but good morning to you. I see you on Instagram. And if you're on Facebook, YouTube, or LinkedIn, go ahead and send me a comment so I can see that you're here and I can say good morning to you. Okay, I'm going to go right into it. So if you saw my post yesterday, I said, what is your resistance costing you? So resistance is our moon card this week, and it's letting us know that we've got some resistance happening. There's something going on. But what I wanted to bring to light is, because I know, at least for me, when I think of resistance, I go straight to the masculine. Oh, am I not taking action on something? Is there something I'm not doing? Am I not right? And I want to remind you that resistance can most likely actually be with the feminine, because we're not as practiced in the feminine qualities, so we tend to resist them a little bit more. So maybe we're resisting making it easy. Maybe we're resisting making it joyful or pleasurable. Maybe we're resisting leaning back and letting the answers come to us. Maybe we're resisting the divine timing. This one I'm very guilty of, right? Wanting it to happen right now. Like, come on, I put in the action, give it to me now. And it doesn't always work that way. The divine timing is so wise. It delivers everything as it's supposed to be delivered. So sometimes we clench, we resist that divine timing, and we clench and we delay it. We delay, it's like exactly the opposite of what we wanted, because we're clenching up that energy. So remembering that resistance can come in more than one form. It can be in the masculine, resisting taking action on something, or it can be in the feminine, resisting being in the flow, being in your higher state of self, your higher self, your high vibration, right? It can be a couple different ways. So I want you to think about it. Just take a moment. What are you resisting right now? And there's usually something, my loves. I know this is the one for this week, but I think that could be pulled any week, and there's something. So, what are you resisting right now? Take a breath, lean back. Just imagine roots growing into the ground from you. If you need to, close your eyes. Allow white light to pour in through the top of your head, traveling down your body, cascading over you like a giant waterfall. And let it go all the way down into those roots. And just take a moment and let it come to you. What are you resisting right now? And if you need to take more time, go ahead, especially if you're watching this as a replay, pause and just let that come to you. What are you resisting right now? And just let it come up. Whatever answer comes up, that's it. Let it happen. And that's what you're working on right now. Okay. So what it's costing you is victory, right? So our green guidance this week is actually nasturtium, which is You know what? This is so perfect, actually. Nasturtium is so beautiful. It's like one of my favorite plants because it's like a food and a ornament. Okay. Nasturtium is this plant that spreads. It just grows and spreads out all over the place, and it grows these beautiful orange and yellow, and well, this one has red flowers, and you can eat those flowers, throw them on a salad, throw them on anything. They have a peppery taste. Actually, you can eat the leaves too. Um, but they have this nice peppery taste. So they're super beautiful. They're edible. They're just amazing. And so to me, they're so joyful. And there it is, like that epitome of incorporating the feminine. It's just easy. It's easy, right? It's food that looks beautiful and grows beautifully and just is so joyful and pleasant and pleasurable, and right. So that's our victory. That's our victory. Joyful ease. And that resistance is costing us that. Okay. It's um it's costing us that, but it's also costing the world. I'm always talking to the change makers, right? It's my evil little plan to disrupt the whole world and make it a better place, because I can't do it on my own. So I want to light up the people who light up the world. So your resistance is costing the world too. There's a lot going on. I like to lead from the heart, but sometimes we need to process the ugly in order to get back to the heart. And just, if you want to see the ugly, look at the headlines. Okay. It's there. It's there and it's sad. And so the world needs you. Okay. And your message and what you have to say. And it's so valuable and it's so important, because no one else thinks like you. No one else speaks like you, even if it's not beautiful and eloquent. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. You are needed right now. Yes, little old you. Okay. So that's I need you to change that programming. Yes, your voice is needed. So your resistance to that is costing us all, and it's costing you your success. And it is okay to be successful for being a change maker. It is okay. That is the divine saying, this is how I make you sustainable so you can keep doing it. Okay. It's okay. All right, my loves. So how are we going to change this? What are we going to do? Well, that's our energy is coming up with appreciation. Okay. Gratitude. So this is our answer this week. We're going to flip into gratitude. Abraham Hicks talks about like an appreciation rampage. That would be wonderful right about now. And I mean, if you've ever done this, it's not easy. It's like 15 minutes of rampaging on all of the things that you are grateful for. I know one of the times I did this, it was like 5 minutes in. I was like, whoa, that must be it. Yeah, right. Oh my gosh, I got another 10 minutes. It's not easy. But man, at the other side of 15 minutes of just rampaging about all the things that you're grateful for, I am so grateful for the floor, the stability I have, my home, my children, right? And you just keep going and going and going. And you rampage for like 15 minutes. And I tell you what, at the end of that 15 minutes, holy moly, you feel amazing. Your vibration is way up. Okay. But just every time maybe you doubt, anytime that little voice starts negating all of the good that you want to do, I want you to just, even if it's just a minute of rampage, hit that gratitude. All of the things that make your life so beautiful now, so imperfectly amazing, right? It doesn't have to be perfect. You can love it. And I know sometimes I can fall into that because honestly, the things I like tend to be different than the status quo. Okay. I like the old homes. I like, right? I don't want the new build. And so sometimes we make ourselves wrong because, well, nobody else likes that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's for you. Just like your voice is the one that we need, right? So, what makes you different is what makes you amazing. So, be grateful for that. All right. So, we're just going to have tons of gratitude this week. Anytime a doubt pops up, we replace it with what we are grateful for and thank that doubt. Thank you for showing me that I have a little bit more to work on. I'm grateful for you, doubt, right? And that's what we're going to do. So, quick recap. We're resisting. We're resisting. And I did a little exercise, just a quick little plug in to maybe help you identify what we're resisting. So if you're joining me late, go ahead and you can go back and watch that. And if you are joining me, go ahead and say hello, because I cannot see who you are if you're on Facebook, YouTube, or LinkedIn unless you comment. So yeah, we're resisting, and it could be in the masculine, it could be in the feminine. So don't immediately assume it's like taking action. It could be something in the feminine. That resistance is costing us the victory. It's costing the world. The world wants to hear you. The world needs to hear you. So it's costing us all that success, that change. And we're counteracting it this week through our gratitude, through our appreciation, everything that we already have, everything that means something to us. All of that gets to be our guidance and pouring into ourselves, right? Because you're the change maker. You have to pour from the overflow, not even from your own cup. That the cup is for you. You pour from the overflow. So having all that gratitude, okay? And it's funny. I send out an affirmation to my clients, right? To all of my group. And today's was, and I'm going to paraphrase a little bit because it's in my phone and I don't want to be doing all this. But it was, I surround myself with the community that celebrates me. And that's really important. And I've been talking about that since the beginning of the year. Collaboration, especially women. We are so powerful when we join forces, when we come together. So that collaboration is amazing. And it's also how we support each other and we celebrate each other and we lift each other up. And that was a big part of my story, where I was pouring into the world, but there was no one pouring into me. And I had to go and find a space to be poured into. And that is what the Crave Club is about. It's a very cool hybrid of group and individual coaching. And the group, I find, is so important because it gives you that community of people that get it, that get you, and that celebrate you. And that's so important. You need that. So I invite you to check it out. Check out mycrave.club or reach out to me. There's a lot of different ways that I can help you get into that space where you are feeling confident and worthy, so that you can show up powerfully and speak your authentic voice, okay? Because it is needed. We need you. All right, my loves, reach out. Go ahead. If you want to write in the comments, what are you resisting this week? So we can all give you some love towards that. We can all send you some positive energy. Do it, right? Just any little step you're ready to take, do it. Take a step today. All right, loves. I'll see you soon next week. Mwah. Bye.